Good morning. Welcome to our class today. We're so glad you're going to listen to part 2 of our story. Today we have Hannah and Abraham and Tappy, and I'm Phoebe. Let's start our class with singing He's Able.
Next, let's sing What a Mighty God.
What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve.
Our next song is My God is So Big.
God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are his, the rivers are his, the stars are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do for you.
And now we're going to sing He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got the whole world 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 in his hands.
Remember, boys and girls, last week we went over 9 plagues, and Pharaoh still wouldn't let the children of Israel go because they were his slaves and working really hard for him. So God sent all of these plagues until Pharaoh changed his mind, and we have one last plague. God told Moses that the 10th and final plague was going to be that all of the firstborn of every person and every animal was going to be killed. And Moses told this to King Pharaoh, but he still would not let God's people go.
So Hannah, you know what firstborn means, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm the firstborn in my family. So I'm the older sister, and Noah is my little brother. So because I'm the oldest, I was born first, and Noah was born second.
But God wanted to protect the children of Israel from the 10th plague. So he gave them some special instructions. I wonder what they're going to do with the lamb in the picture.
God told Moses, "Tonight, every family of Israel must eat a meal of roast lamb with herb sauce and flat bread. This will be called the Feast of the Passover."
So God instructed the people of Israel, take a small branch and paint the blood of the lamb around the door frame. It will keep you safe from the destroyer I will send on the land.
Safe.
Moses told the Israelites, stay inside your house because God's destroyer angel will pass through the city. If he sees the blood on the doorpost, the angel will pass over that house. But if he doesn't see it, then the first child in that house will die because Pharaoh didn't listen and wouldn't let his people go.
Look how the Israelites obeyed God's voice, and they put the blood on the doorposts.
And here we see that the Israelites were eating the feast of the Passover, just like God told them to.
That night, God's destroyer angel passed over the city, and all of the Egyptian firstborn children died. Even Pharaoh's oldest son died. But God kept the families of Israel safe because they had the blood on the doorpost.
Pharaoh finally changed his mind after his son died. He told Moses and Aaron and the Israelites to go.
The next day, all the children of Israel left Egypt and followed Moses to the land that God had promised them. After 430 years of being slaves, they were finally free, just like God had promised.
It took 10 plagues and the Pharaoh losing his oldest son to let God's people go. Remember last week we started singing that song? Let's sing Let My People Go.
When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand, let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Hello, Pharaoh, let my people go. The Lord told Moses what to do. Let my people go to lead the children of Israel through. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Hello, Pharaoh, let my people go.
Teacher Tappy, why was the feast called the Feast of the Passover?
Great question, Hannah. Well, let's think about that word. It's the word pass over. Do you remember the destroyer angel? Well, when he was passing over all of Egypt, if he saw the blood on the doorpost, he would pass over the house and they would be saved. That's why it's called Passover.
Oh, that makes sense.
The Passover was very important that night and is still important now, even to us.
How come it's so important?
Well, the blood that was on the doorpost came from a male lamb, and it saved many Israelites and their children from death. Many years even after the Passover, God would send his son Jesus to die for the world to save them from their sin. And God used the Passover all those years ago to give a hint to tell the Israelites and us that God always planned to save us.
We loved seeing your drawings last week of the 9 plagues. Let's take a look at them.
Wow, what nice details!
Wow, so many plagues.
Nice job covering all of them.
Wow, those are such nice colors.
Beautiful work. You know what to do. Today, draw a picture of the 10th plague and have your mom and dad send it in to us. We can't wait to see what you're going to send in this week. Bye.